Hello everyone, this is Planescape Torment with narration. Last time we stopped by at Dead City, so this time I'm gonna try and get out of that place. Don't remember which save. No, it was Dead Nations, that was it was called. Yeah, here we were talked to a cast and she wanted to do some kind of a revolution around here. What is this place? A zombie? Another zombie? Stale Mary. What are these crates? This iron trapdoor is rusted shut. There is no way it'll open. I see. So what about her? This musty smelling female zombie looks exceptionally old, almost mummified. Her skin has the appearance of moldering gray-green leather, and one of her eyes has fallen out, leaving a dark pit in her face. Her voice is slow and thick. Greetings. Greetings. She indicates herself and speaks again. Sta. Murray. It sounds as if her vocal cords are festering away in some soupy mess at the base of her throat. Yeah, it doesn't it? Stale Mary, I had some questions. She nods her head, awaiting your question. How is that you speak to these other zombies? I cannot understand them as I can you. The corpse takes a step towards you, reaching her arm out to touch you. What are you doing? She only moans softly in reply, reaching out once more to touch your arm. Allow her to touch you. Her nearly fleshless hand brushes gently against your forearm, and she speaks. Listen. How did you do that? She touches you once more. Speak the you know. Most do not first properly. Ah, that's what's up. Speak to us you can, but you must do it properly. Can you teach me? She smiles, the hardened skin of her face creaking like thick leather. Yes. Please do. Move. She finishes teaching you the skills required to speak with the dead, a process she calls stories bones tell. Can I talk to any dead body? Some others too dead must use skill. Thanks. I had some other questions. Can you, Mary, I need to speak with the Silent King. Can you help me? Why? I need to leave this place. No. I had some other questions. Have you seen a small bronze sphere anywhere here? No, sorry. That's all I wanted to know then. We can now speak with the dead, but I'm not sure if I can speak to anyone. This rotting female corpse at first seems complete and aware of you. As you approach, however, it turns to nod slowly as if greeting you. Wow, Chief, what a beauty. Not everywhere you can meet a sweet little shit like that, you know? Says Morte. I found little attractive about rotting corpses, Morte, female or no. Morte's eyes roll in his skull. Ah, one day you'll see what I mean. Not sure what he means by that. Well, let's ignore him. The zombie moans softly in the prey. Only your skills and conversing with the dead allow you to understand it, so it does work. Greetings. Had some questions. Have you seen a small bronze sphere anywhere here? The corpse no stands motionless, staring at you. As last she speaks, no, ask Mary, stale Mary. Well, she didn't want to talk. Maybe if I ask her again? You see stale Mary. When she finally notices you, she groans softly. Greetings. I had some questions. Let me ask you of someone in particular. This Silent King. Silent King. Yes, what can you tell me of him? Silent King. Never mind. Tell me of someone else. What about Soyago? He Dustman. I see. Tell me of someone else. Hargrim? Hargrim, Skeleton's leader, gives us the word of Silent King. Concerned, worried. Why is he concerned? Soyego, Akast. Why is he worried about Soyego? Soyego preaches death. Preaches death? Wants us to die. Why does he want you to die? He Dustman. I see. Why is Hagrim worried about Akast? Akast, anger. Anger? Akast won't kill anyone. What does she want to kill anyone? Everyone, I mean. Hungry and angry. I see. Maybe we should speak with Soyoga then. I have a feeling some conversation options are unlocked at this point. Maybe not. We'll see. Well, if it gets too confusing, I could always, I don't know, leave this place by making Darkone attack me. So we still have to find that sphere. Ah, well met again, says Soyego. I had some questions. Tell me about Stale Mary. Stale Mary is a good-hearted soul, is slow. I cannot understand much of what she says, but she and the zombies are not prone to violence. I had other questions. Tell me about Akast. Akast is a brute. Only the Silent King keeps her in check, I fear. Should his presence be removed, the ghouls would run rampant through the catacombs. We have to remove the Silent King, I guess, then. Tell me about the Silent King. I have never seen the Silent King. I wish I could tell you something about him, but I have never seen him. Presumably his throne room lies beyond the Crimson Doors, but I cannot gain entrance. Hairgrim the Skeleton Prince will not let me. Tell me of Hairgrim. A stubborn one, but admirable in his piety and devotion to duty. He's my strongest rival here, and he has kept his civilization together for many years. His passions stem from his piety and devotion to duty. Admirable qualities, but misplaced. I had some other questions. What do you know of this civilization? They have been here many centuries, I think, taking care of those that have passed away in their halls. Such devotion to duty is no longer necessary. It's almost a crime. You want us to kill them? Sanctuary straightens the dustman, says Morty. That's all I wish to know. Farewell. I wonder, maybe I could attack Soyego if I destroy him. Probably Hairgrim would let me see the Silent King or something like that. But I don't know. I want to look for other options. Nameless zombie. This rotting female corpse is shaking her head and moaning sadly. As you approach, however, she turns and holds her hand out to you, as if asking for aid. Greetings. The zombie moans softly in reply. Only your skills and conversing with the dead allow you to understand her. Name? My name? No, is that why you're so distressed? Forgot my name, my name. Her milky eyes, well with the black. Roomy substance. I don't know that word, let me look that up. Roomy. Oh, a person's eyes means watery. I see. That's good to know. Can I help you find your name again? She goes now slowly. My tomb. She points outwards. Watery. Catacombs. But how will I know it? Chest, spiked chest, bolted down near my phone. Why don't you just choose a new name? She just stands there, watching you silently. Do you understand? You can choose a new name. She shakes her head, backing away as if threatened. But no, can't you see how you've changed? Would your true name fit you any longer? She pauses, putting her hands into her cheeks. The corpse bites her lower lip. That's interesting. Yeah, see, you can let your old name go now, become something new. But who? What name? She appears confused and overwhelmed. Anything you like, anything. She stands quietly for a time, staring at the floor. Suddenly, she raises her head. You, name. Name me? Think of a name for her. You think of a name, but before you can speak, the zombie hushes you, drawing close and cupping a hand over your ear. You whisper the name to her. The corpse nods, then smiles. Yes, thank you. I see, that's kinda cool. Got some experience for that. Seems pretty empty. Or maybe I talk to a cast again. Got some questions. No, doesn't seem like she can tell me anything useful. Does the knife cool? Maybe I need to speak to the royal guard. Greetings. No, doesn't seem like it. Stale Mary, perhaps? Maybe I should just ask her every question. This darkened crash is only a few feet deep and smells like decaying flesh. I see. What about this one? Same thing? Stale Mary. Had some questions. Why have I been made a prisoner? Ask Hergrim. Tell me about Hergrim. Hergrim, Skeleton's leader, gives us the words of Silent King and don't worry. Yeah. I had some other questions. Mary, I need to speak to the Silent King. Why? Delete this place. No. Had some other questions. What are you doing here? Guide other zombies, create for quiet ones. Quiet ones? The true dead. Tell me about the other zombies. The work of Silent Kings. What sort of work? Rebuild what which has been broken. Care for the true dead. Okay. I mean, it seems like they consider themselves broken if they die. Well, I don't know. Maybe I could speak to the zombies. This rotting male corpse at first seems completely unaware of you. As you approach, however, there's a nod slowly as if greeting you. Greetings. Greetings. I had some questions. What are you doing here? The zombie stares at you for a moment. My duty, my labor for the Silent King. I serve my home well. Tell me about the Silent King. Dead nations ask. Mary, Stale Mary. Tell me about Stale Mary. She leads us, watches us, pauses, passes to us the word of Silent King. I see. Maybe I should ask her about the Silent King. I had some questions. Who inhabits this place? Doesn't seem like the Silent King inhabits this place. Can't ask her about it. Tell me about the rats. Ghouls shy. Gone. Ghouls chase away. Tell me about the ghouls. Hungry, always hungry. Had some other questions. Tell me of someone in particular. Oh, tell me about yourself. Stale Mary. What do you do here? Guide other zombies cared for quiet ones. Had some questions. Tell me about the Silent King. Silent King. Yes, what can you tell me of him? Silent King. What do you know of him? Silent King. This is confusing. Tell me of someone else. Never mind. Maybe we should speak with Soyego. I'm not sure what to do at this point. Except start the fight. And I don't really want to do that. Maybe there are something on the map I have not visited. The chapel, Soyego's chambers. Antechamber of the Silent King's throne room. Back to the Weeping Stone catacombs, tell marriage chambers. Maybe if I can get Soyego out of here. Had some questions. Doesn't seem like he can tell me anything. Pry it open. You're not going to be able to pry it into Soyego's sink while he's around. How do I lure him away from here? The small brazier barely gives off light, much less heat. It's pretty dark in here, probably. This pulpit is made of wood, slowly falling apart to the damp air of the catacombs. Yo, they're screaming. Let's talk to Hargrim. Had some questions. Let me ask you of someone in particular. Tell me of Stale Mary. She's the most intelligent of what some call the Riding Herd, those zombies which populate the dead nations. And unlike many of us, her heart did not depart at the moment of death. That is as much as can be said. Tell me of the Rotting Herd. They serve the Silent King and the dead nations as laborers. They work beneath the guidance of Stale Mary, the most intelligent and wisest amongst them. Who else inhabits this place? Tell me of the rats. Hive-bred vermin who once come here in great numbers, feeding upon the corpses in our care. The ghouls have, for the most part, driven them back. They no longer leave their warrens to the east of here. Tell me about the ghouls. I do not trust them, or their matriarch Akas. They watch us with hungry eyes and would doubtless devour if all our numbers and the word of Silent King were not a shield against them. It pauses as if thinking. Go on. They are forever ravenous. Without us holding them in check, they would run rampant in the buried village, and the warrants of the cranium rats killing all, then return to devour all that is here. Had some questions. May I speak with the Silent King? It holds a bony palm with a cracking groan of puff of the dust, jaws open to speak. No. Its voice deep and resonant echoes for a long while in the vaulted chamber. But why not? Its voice booms throughout the chamber. No living creature may pass the doors that lead to his throne room, nor would I allow thee an audience, even if such a thing were possible. Thou shalt not see him. But I need his permission to leave. No, what can I do to convince you? He considers you for a moment before speaking, probably to the dead nations. Thou mean no harm. Acts of goodwill, perhaps then it shall take thy petition to the Silent King. It may not. This bronze sphere may not be even here. It's either that the Silent King has it or it's somewhere place else. And all of this is basically a puzzle to see how to get out, or I don't know. Kind of a side quest maybe. Is there some task I could perform for you? Yes, perhaps occasionally the ghouls will miss small packs of well-hidden cranium rats that have come to spy here. Should thou come across any, be sure to slay them. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, and farewell. Oh, what was that? They seem magical. But that's a lot of rats. What's going on? Why did the screen go dark there for a second? Oh my god, let's save Darkhan. He is getting absolutely pummeled. Take this rat. This is just a pack of the rats. He wants to eat Darkhan. Or eat rather. Cranium rat tail. Let's pick the tails, I guess. Is that... there's probably more of them. What's this? Scroll of Blood Bridge. Yeah, I think I have that. It heals, I think, people. So I could use it because I know the spell. And I don't need to memorize it. Let's use it to heal Darkhan, maybe. Yeah, 5 health points. Hey, Hagrim. Had some questions. I found and killed a group of cranium rats in the rubble of an old passageway. It nods, obviously pleased, oh how our thanks may the Silent King watch over thee. So can you speak to the Silent King for me now? It holds out a palm. No, by the power of Silent King thou shalt not leave this place. But what else can I do to convince you? The skeleton breathes, hums deeply, the lives of its eyes dimming as it thinks. Soyego, rid us of that damnable dustman, and I shall speak to the Silent King of thy freedom. However, I do not seek to have him assassinated, merely give us a reason to remove him from the dead nations. What troubles you so much about Soyego? He tries to convince us to give this pretense of life, yeah. So basically he wants the nations to die, yeah. That's all I wanted to know. Hey, Jed Nash, hello. Nice to see you on the stream. As you can see, playing through Planescape Torment at the moment. Narrating every little bit of text. And I must admit, I found it quite fun so far. Soyego. I don't think I can tell him anything for him to get out of here. But I need to find something. What could I do? It's surprising that Hagrim did not want him killed. Even though he's like... Well, I guess the ghouls are scarier than him. Cast, I had some questions. Let me ask you of someone in particular. What do you think of Soyego? Pale-blooded one who sleeps in dust and smells like blood, blooded rat. He first I eat. He smells of blooded rat. But in good eat him anyway. He stink of dust, but dry blood and meat beneath his pale skin, good to eat. What is a blooded rat? Goes quick, run in the dark small tunnels. When chased, hard to catch. Snacks hard to eat, warm flesh, easy crunching teeth, many of them elsewhere. We go kill them and eat them all, hungry and go away with so many in belly, always watching us. With red juicy eyes in dark, want to eat them. Okay, so maybe I should speak to Stale Mary. This place in particular, since your character can die, and you need to die to leave this place, it's kind of strange for our main character. Have to talk to zombies and skeletons just to get out. Mary, I need to speak with the Silent King. Can you help me? Why? I need to leave this place. No. I see. What can I do then? Maybe ask him about Suego. Tell me about Suego. He dustman. I see. What other character I could possibly interact with in this place? Is he? No, I thought for a second he was hostile to me. I have a feeling I have to speak to Suego. Got some questions. Nothing I can ask of him at the moment. Maybe if I ask him well enough, he'll spill the dirt on himself. Got some questions. Tell me about Hagrim. Stubborn one, but admirable. Yep, heard that one. Tell me about Akast. Akast is a brute. Tell me about the Silent King. Never seen the Silent King. I see. Oh, what else can I... What do you know of this civilization? Have been here for many centuries. Yeah, I know that. Farewell. I am at a loss. I do not know what possibly can do. Find some way to distract or lure him away from the area if you want to get in here. What could possibly lure him away? Hagrim, help me out. What are you doing here? Called Hagrim, I am the high priest of the citizen here. Spread the word of the Silent King to his followers. Yeah, I know that. Let me ask you about Suego. Tries to convince us, yes. Why do you want him to stay? We cannot force him to leave. He knows we cannot harm him. To that truth, yeah. That's so interesting. I do not know what to do. Like the puzzled skeleton. It's probably obvious, I just haven't interacted with anyone, I guess. Got some questions. Let me ask you of someone. You yourself. Akast, I am Ghoul Mother and Queen of the Blighted Ones. Yes, strong, fast, and we hunt and we eat in these halls. Blighted Ones. We are the Blighted Ones. Yes, Akast and her lovely ghouls, her children, always hungry. Maybe I could speak to the ghouls. Greetings. The ghoul narrows his eyes and snarls at you. His tongue, no less than 2 hands long, curls out to lick his scabby lips. Yeah, seems like the ghouls are all the same. Not trying to be a bigot or anything, but maybe speak to these skeletons. There's no meat left on the bones of this ancient animated corpse, only a few colored rags which seem to serve more as decoration than clothing. Greetings. And greetings to thee, the thing's calm, faraway voice echoes from within its skull, expelled with a cloud of dust. I had some questions. I shall answer what I can. Dust falls from its joints of the skeleton's jaws as it speaks. Ask thou what thou will, I've more than enough time to speak with thee. Let me ask you of someone. Of Suyego. He's a missionary of sorts, a dustman who hopes to persuade us to surrender ourselves to the true death. He can be found wandering the chapel in the northern reaches of these cold, dusty halls. Thou may wish to speak to them thyself. That's all I wish to know. Greetings. Nope. Not here either. Doubtful skeleton, don't think I've talked to him. There is no meat left on the bones of this ancient animated corpse, only a few cold rags, yeah. Greetings. Makes no response, apparently lost in thought. I said greetings. It looks up and seeing you sighs with a small puff of dust. I've much on my mind. I would prefer to be left alone. Is there something I could help you with? No, I've a difficult decision to make. It is all. What decision is that? To continue my life here or to die? To finally pass into the true death I've been told of. The true death? Complete absence of passion. The true death is the true life beyond the shadow of existence. It is said that we must reach the place to free ourselves. I think it may be time for you to release your hold on life. I shall take their words into consideration. I asked you to leave me to my thoughts. Farewell. I think I could tell Suyega about this guy. So he will leave. Then I get his stuff out of the sarcophagus he has. Suyego. I met a skeleton, one of the hallways here, that seems to be on the brink of seeking the true death. Oh, we will go and speak to him now. Yeah, finally. Private open, look inside. The game knows that he hasn't left yet. Okay, I see. Yeah, kind of standing right there. Okay, now we can pry it open. Pry it open, look inside. Certain that Sayugo is not coming around, you pry open the small panel and peer inside. There's some sort of book or journal there. Oh, pull it and read it. The book proves to be Sayego's journal. It details his being attacked by a rat, his eventual regression into lycanthropy, and his flight from the mortuary after unwittingly slaying and devouring a fiend. Looking for a hiding place, he came upon the warrens of thought and agreed to serve many as one hive mind of the cranium rats gathered there. He is now here in the dead nations in order to spy on the undead for many as one, who hopes one day control this part of the catacombs. Replace the journal, leave the panel and close the panel and leave. Okay. Now we talk to Hygrim. That'd be pretty much it. Where is he? There he is. Hygrim the Black. Had some questions. Did you know Suyego is a cranium rat spy? It draws close to you, smelling of dust and moldering cloth. What is thou speak of? What is What proof do you have, D, that Soyego runs with the brain vermin? There's proof in his quarters, his journal. We shall see. I shall gather Soyego and speak to him of this matter within his chambers. Should this be true, I shall owe you thanks. Wait. Soyego, what is this I hear of thee being a spy? What? That's untrue. Thou lied to the high priest of the Silent King. No, High Grim, I would never presume. Where is my journal? Let me see it. Prove thy innocence before the eyes of the Silent King. Where is thy journal? I beg for your mercy, High Grim. That truth shall protect thee here, Soyego, but shall never leave these catacombs. Ghouls, see that this man never leaves. But you cannot. Oh, he turned into lycanthrope. Mark my words, leaving. The truth protects thee. Do not cast something. It is done then. May the Silent King protect us from such filth in the future. I see. Can I loot his body? Perhaps? No, it's a pile of no, it's just, well, yeah, it's Soyego's skull even. The skull used to be attached to Soyego's body before his unfortunate accident. I see. I honestly thought that Soyego was legit, but he wasn't. So there's that. Let's talk to Hygrim. I had some questions. May I speak with the Silent King? No. But why not? No living creature. But I need his permission to leave. I shall carry thy request to the Silent King. Thanks. The Silent King has spoken. Thou art free to go. Thou shall no longer be barred. I'm free to go, but I still don't know where this thing is. Would like to speak to him, I guess. Think Mary had something about speaking to him. Greetings, I had some questions. Let me ask you of someone in particular. No, never mind. Doesn't seem like I can talk to him. So this all has been a goose chase, I guess. This door is open now, though. Where does that lead? Drowned nations. Ghouls. Copper earring? Yeah, I'll take that. What's going on? I think Darkon has stepped on a trap. Perhaps. Gold ring. And a sledgehammer. Good stuff. Oh my god. This is probably a basilisk of some kind. But it takes quite a beating. Near dead even. Didn't I level up? Yeah, now it says it has a plus sign. Spell memorization abilities have increased and I get another point. Let's put that into intelligence. Morte, level up. Darkon, level up. It's all good. Seems that ghouls inhabit this place. Oh. It's not that scary. Seems to do 6 damage at most. Some coppers are nice. Or maybe because they're wounded. Okay, let's focus someone else because that one is fleeing. Can pose no threat to us. Okay, now that one flees as well. Let Morty tank. Now it's a matter of getting them. That's a lot of experience. 850. Oh, what's that? Warguil. Warguil. I have never heard of such a thing. Let's help out now. Why did this menu open? Perhaps they couldn't path there, and when they could, it was a lootable of some kind. Here we go, drowned nations. Doesn't seem drowned. It's just a floor. I thought that was water. Oh my god, it's an ambush. Let the ghouls help out. I'm hoping that Darkon wouldn't die. He's the lowest health of the whole party. Now 200 experience is pretty good. Okay, now I think... No, there's more. More fighting. I think this that body has something important, I'm guessing. Warhammer, Skull, Copper Commons, and a Blood Charm. Nah, that's not good. Let's get out of here. Nothing this way. Oh, I think they spawned behind the wall. Get out. This might just be a mini dungeon. I'm starting to think that. There we go. It's a pipe. Copper conch and a blood shrimp. The face doesn't look carved so much as calcified. Yeah. This one as well. Can I talk to them? What are you doing here? We look to expand our home, eliminate enemies, and food to keep from chewing on walking meat. Yes, the Silent King tells us no walking meat. I see. Thanks and farewell. Variants of thought. Door's locked. Doesn't seem like I can open it. Maybe if I had knock. But I don't have it. Let's actually get some spells ready. Mage spellbook. Magic missile, yep. Let's take another horror. Third level spell, don't have any. And Darkon. What was it that... yeah, Rain of Anger. Magic missile. Power of 1. Yep. Now we have to go and ask Hagrim to rest. Where's Hagrim? Nowhere around here. Well, there he is. Can we rest here? Stares at you silently for a time, then sighs softly. Thou shalt be safe here. Rest. Thanks. So what of now? Have you seen a small bronze sphere? I see no such thing. Perhaps deeper beneath Sigil, search the drowned catacombs. Thou shalt find the entrance to that place west of where thou first came here. Take care not to disturb the resting dead. Thou shalt incur the wrath of the Silent King. So he told me basically that that is the place I have to go to. Thank God I don't have to fight the rats. This place seems kind of optional. Though there is something here, I think. Blood chime? What happens? Did I disturb them? This large tomb has a short inscription carved into it. Read the description. Here lies the beloved mother of Ba Jin. Ah, the last part of the inscription is illegible. Okay. Oh my god. That's a lot of birds. Should probably fight them like this, so they can't attack all at once. Oh, my guy is about to die. Let's give him a blood charm. It's not a big problem because I regenerate, but it takes some time. God damn it. Oh, they're fighting that thing. That's interesting. Now it's running. I should destroy the one that's injured. Now this one. There you go. Ideally, I want to finish that thing off too. To get experience. Well, it attacks sometimes. Oh, that's a long way till the next level up. That should be fine, I think. Tarnish silver bracelet, needle and thread. I think that can heal the character, right? Yeah, heal 6 hit points. I'll equip that here probably. Give Warhammer to Darkon. Sledgehammer. Usable only by fighters. I don't think anyone can use it. Let Darkon carry that. Small wooden pipe. Character resemble the head of a demon. Can I identify with a spell? Invokes Cloud Kill. Small wooden pipe. When used, this pipe billows forth great gouts of deadly fumes from the plains of the abyss. Seems like one use, but might come useful. Let's get him away. And heal somehow. Blood charm heals 18. That's pretty good. Okay, deal with this guy now. I think they tend to attack whoever got the lowest armor class. Or I mean the highest. Because in this game it's the other way around. I think that's one more hit and he's done. Yep. This area is littered with bones and trappings. Dank animal stench fills the air. Those look like necrophages of some sort. Probably. Bronze sphere. Oh my god, I got it. I got that thing. What does it do even? Another battle axe. Bronze sphere. This simple bronze sphere is about a foot across, but it is surprisingly light, as if hollow inside. Although its basic appearance is normal enough, this sphere somehow manages to offend the rest of your senses. The texture of the sphere, just the feel of it, gives you the impression that it's an egg that's just about to burst open. Just touching it makes your skin crawl. To make matters worse, the faint smell of rotten custard emanates from it, and it makes your eyes water. Why would Farad want such a thing? It's a path somewhere. As you open the gate, a cold wind rushes forth. You begin to shiver as you hear a sound of a voice whispering, although you cannot make out what it says. In a second it is gone and all silent. You realize that you have been here before, and you have a strong feeling that your companions must not follow you in. I see. I'm going in alone. Wait out here for me. That's an interesting place. Has a symbol of the game. Got damage from. Okay. Okay. Oh, you start over. I guess it's like a puzzle. An inscription. At last I have you. Never again will you torment me. For no mortal man can escape this wall. Seize the keys and embrace death for each that you find. Only then shall you be free. Okay, so I have to run around, basically look for stuff. Oh, I get it. Copper commons and bandages. Something there. Antler axe, no, I need the coppers. I get teleported. Punch dagger, silver bracelet. Charm of infinite recall, why not? Tomb key 1. Yep. Probably useful. A pipe. Is that the same kind of pipe? I wish I had other party members. Let's drop everything. Pen's note as well. Earring and a pipe. I think pipe is the same kind of pipe. Resemble the head of a demon. Yes, I think it's the same. Doesn't seem like I can walk through here. Yeah, probably have to die. Come on. There you go. Oh, this is difficult. Even dying in this game is difficult. Come on. I mean, I guess, but that was only 1 damage. Can I attack myself? No, I cannot. There you go, another one of those. And another. Yep, finally. I got the key. But that's not the key to open the door. Oh, painful. Yeah, if you stand in the middle, you die. What would I need the key for? I have no idea. I can't get into that room. Would I get teleported again? No, that's a different place. Tomb key 2. Yeah, that's good. Nothing on the sides though. So if I go here, perhaps it will teleport me in the middle. Yeah, I'm back here. So, yep. Just stand in the middle of the sign. Need to throw away something else. Let probably be rags. Now it teleport me to the other side. Yep. Tomb key 3. I think that's all of the tomb keys. Unless I go south. Should I throw away? Poison charm? Cures poison. No, I want to keep that. Silver earring, I guess. Now I can walk in. What's on the walls? There is nothing that can be done. Memories are gone, perhaps never to return. With every death, I lose a part of me. Continue. How can one be immortal and still die? Continue. He told me that my mind is weakening with every death. I asked him how this could be, but he could not answer. He was of no use. I butchered him so that no other incarnation would ever benefit from his uselessness. Examine the panel. The carvings of the inscription are crude and distract from the workmanship of the panel itself. Upon closer inspection, you think the panel can recess into the wall. Push the panel. The panel glides into the wall and you hear a click from the sarcophagus behind you. Turn away from the inscription. Have to read all of it. Yeah, probably. I have lost lifetimes because of my killer. I cannot deceive him, so I must kill him. I tried to throw him off the scent. I left false bodies tailored in such a way to placate him. I roamed the most outer planes, hoping to use distance as a shield. I built this tomb filled with traps to try and kill the killer. I hid. Continue. All I bought was time. The attacks inevitably begin again, with more fury than before. Deceptions are useless. Somehow the killer always knows that I live, and no matter where on the plains I hide, he finds me eventually. Examine the panel. Can push it? Yes, let's push it. So they said, you have been divided. You are one of many men. You bear many names, and each has left their scars on your flesh. Yep, that's true. Lost one, immortal one, incarnations and man of 1,000 deaths. The one doomed to life. Restless one, one of many, the one whom life holds prisoner, the bringing of shadows, the wounded one, misery bringer, and Yemeth. I have a feeling that's not a name, but rather a word of some sort. Is that right? No, it doesn't seem like it. Does the stream even run? Have a feeling it doesn't. Although I'm not so sure. Yeah, it does work. Checked on YouTube. Just that in the main video itself I couldn't like through the studio I couldn't see it. It wouldn't do anything. EMF seems to be... It could probably be his name. I don't know. I grow weary. Yep. Examine the panel. I could probably push it. Yes, let's push it. Turn away. Few names have power in identity. Others can use names as weapons. Names are a hook that can be used to track a queue across the planes. Remain nameless and you shall be safe. Yeah, that's Rickwin's wisdom. I am the nameless one. Yep. Push the panel. If you click from the sarcophagus. Yeah, probably need to read the other ones though. I suspect that we will continue to die and be reborn until we finally get our life right. I do not know what we have to do to bring that about though, and therein lies this frustration. Yeah, sure thing. Is it some sort of a karmic cycle? As I gather, some incarnations have committed terrible crimes, but also there have been a number of incarnations where we have labored to do nothing but good. Are these incarnations intended as punishment? I don't know. And that is the only real truth I can offer in these carvings. I do not know. At what point does the I get separate from the we? At what point am I freed of the shackles of the actions of these other incarnations? At what point am I allowed to be me without the weight of these past lives? Examine the panel. Push the panel. It is extremely important to record your journey so that you might learn from them. The greater need, however, is that the sources of information you use to uncover this mystery need to be protected when they are found. If key figures, documents, or oracles are somehow removed, either by death or destruction, then you will never know who or what you are or how you came to be this way. Sure. Examine the panel. Push the panel. This inscription looks like the directions on your back that Morty read on to you in the mortuary. Continue and refresh your memory. Don't lose the journal. I'll be up the sticks again. Do what I tell you. Read the journal, then find ferret. Continue. To your surprise, there is one more line, one that Morty didn't read to you in the mortuary. Don't trust the skull. I see. Examine the panel. Push the panel. Turn away from the inscription. And the last one. What little life there is in the world is draining out of the hole in my body. The world can burn. The planes can burn. Just give me life. I will destroy this life so badly. Break it, smash it, and stain it in blood and feces, so you cannot live it either. Let all creation burn, for I cannot die. Examine the panel and push the panel. Turn away. I think that was all of them. What's in the sarcophagus? Open the sarcophagus. The locking mechanism has been undone. Probably my body in there, or something like that. You open the sarcophagus, Only to discover a single key lying within. There is nobody, nothing of any worth. I see. Is that the key to leave this place? Probably. Door is locked. No, it doesn't seem like it. Oh, now I am teleported somewhere else. Oh, that's a lot of loot. Battle Axe, Corpse Flight Charm, Not Charm, Scroll Axe of Torment. Instant level 3. As if from the depths of battle, torment shall be brought upon your enemies, and with time the strength will only grow. The spell summons a mystical giant battle axe. The axe strikes a specified individual target for 1 to 8 points of damage. In addition, as its final blow, the axe will cause a magical effect to occur at random. Additional 8 points of damage, 2 to 16 points of damage. Paralyzed for 15 seconds. At level 9 plus, the following no effects will occur. 5 to 40 points of fire damage. 48 points of ice damage. Randomly teleported. Turned it to stone or pure damage. Pretty powerful. I do not know what to throw away at this point. Oh my god. Let's get rid of the silver bracelet, I guess. What about these leather straps? Doesn't do anything, I don't think. Bloody teardrop. What does not charm do? Invoke strength. This charm is made from a small piece of hemp knotted into a loop. No matter how much you study it, however, you cannot seem to figure out how the knot was tied. It looks like it has been wrapped around, inside, and even through itself several times. Ironically, despite the knot's complexity, it comes undone easily when pulled. The person undoing the knot charm temporarily gains a rush of strength, allowing them to do more damage with melee attacks and carry more weight. That's useful. I might give that to Darkan. What does Infinite do? Unidentify items. Identify with the... No, it doesn't. Ah, I need to use it first. Let's examine the teardrop. This glycerine drop of blood is as hard and smooth as a pearl. It pulses slightly as if being driven by an invisible heart. I don't think I can use it. No, it can be used. Tear of Saliero Day. Permanent +1 to Constitution. Usable only by lawful good characters. I'm not a lawful good character at the moment. This glistening tear was shed by the martyred Harmonium officer Saliero Day when he was put to death in the Harmonium's home plane of Ortho. Mistaken as a member of the hated Revolutionary League, Saliero Day's obedience and loyalty was such he could not bring himself to challenge the allegations of his superiors. At the moment of his execution, 3 tears fell from his right eye and turned to stone as they fell upon the flagstones of the square. Ironically, though, anarchists subsequently revealed the Harmonium's mistake to the public, discrediting them. Ever since, the tears of Saliero Day have been considered relics of the Harmonium and used as a lesson to the evils of unquestioning obedience by the Revolutionary League. I see. Abyssal pipe. Another pipe. I can't stack them, I don't think. That's unfortunate. Battle Axe. Enchanted Battle Axe. That's just a usual Battle Axe. Scroll, let's copy the scroll and get the heart charm. But I need to drop something. What would it be? Cloth charm, I guess. Let's get the axe and get out of here. Now we're back. I guess I could give a bunch of keys to Darkon. Probably wouldn't be any use of them at the after the dungeon. Let's talk to Morty. Can you read what's salad onto my back? No, I think I want to hear all of it this time. Go ahead, refresh my memory. I know you have been drinking a 5k6, whereas Parrot can fill you in on the rest of the chant. He's not in the back the book already. Keep going. Fine, fair. Go on, what does this say after that? What are you talking about? There isn't anymore. What about don't trust the skull? Oh, that bit at the end? Well, I figured it was a wash, so I didn't read it to the letter. That line out loud. Oh, really? And what do you think it means? Do you think it refers to you? I doubt it. I mean, you can trust me, right, Chief? Are you lying to me, Morty? No, come on, what's your problem, Chief? I haven't steered you wrong yet. Yet. I don't like the fact that you didn't read me that line, and I'd like to know what else you neglected to mention since we've been traveling together. Nothing, I've told you everything, well, almost everything, but nothing, dangerous. If there's anything else, I suggest you tell me now. Chief, seriously, there's nothing else. I wouldn't hold out on you. I hope not. Let's go. Interesting. Morty knows something and would not want to tell me everything dangerous. I wonder what could that be though. Let's go back to Ferret. Maybe I could talk to Hagrim about the sphere even. I wonder what he could say about it. Is he still here? Yep. In the chapel. Doesn't seem like you can ask him anything. Well, I guess all that's left is just go and find Ferret. Oh, more rats. There you go. That's a lot of rats though. Do I have any AoE spells? I don't think I do. I would need to get some. Oh, what was that? I think the rats might be casting spells sometimes. So, hope none of them would cast anymore. There you go. Mort rips the skin from those rats with his teeth. Okay, I think that was all of them. I don't want to fight that ghoul. If I remember right, they can drain your levels. Perhaps in, well, at least in Baldur's Gate. I'm not sure about the Torment and Planescape, but it's definitely possible, I guess. Show it to me, Burke, and I'll raise the gate, but not until, right? Alright, show it to him. Alright, come back in. I guess I couldn't walk out if I tried. Hey, Farad. Ah, corpse. Parrot turns as you approach, clacking on the cobbles of the court. He licks his lips and smells expectantly. Have you brought me what I asked for? The bronze sphere? Here it is, or I had some questions first. Then ask. Ferret smacks his crutch on the cobbles as if passing sentence. Come, come, corpse. There's time's so short, and so is my patience. When you greeted me, you said something about taking me on a jaunt to the mortuary. What did you mean? You tell me, corpse. Perhaps the dusties that live there are more to your liking than some sweet bosomed wench. Ferret taps his crutch on the floor. The clacking echoes throughout the court. Most forgiving of the dusties to let you stride in and out of there as you please, considering you don't have the decency to stay in the dead book. I wanted to get into the mortuary, but why? Parrot scoffs. Corpse, you were so bent to get in there. Now you spilled that you don't even know why you wanted in there in the first place. Sometimes I wonder why the planes turn. Never mind. I had some other questions. Then ask. What is this place? Ferret's eyes roll in his sockets, scanning across the ceiling, walls, and then the floor. Then there's ill-wind court. Not a name of my choosing. Thank you kindly. And the keep outside this court is the buried village. Corpse. What's the buried village? Well now, there's a story. Ferret licks his lips again, then shrugs. But to tell true, the story bores me. The short of it, it's a piece of the hive that got bricked over one day. A piece of sigil got penned in the dead book. What do you mean? You know them floating goat herds that serve the lady Dame Dabuses? Well, no matter if you do or not, they go all around fixing, breaking, burying, building all the time. Do you follow? Yes, go on. Well, as the chant goes, and a dusty chant it is too, being so old, them Dabuses just damn well bricked over a section of the hive one day, and all bodies just forgot about it. Dump a lot of trash on it, and so nobody even knows it's there. Fart smiles. Wicked, no? A piece of schedule all forgotten. I see. How did you find it? Ferret I still have my eyes, corpse, and I still have my ears. And when you have enough sense to tie the two together, then finding the dark of any matter is not as hard as some make it out to be. Ferret drops his filthy cloak. Now, was there something else you wanted to pick my brain box about? You don't come just to hear about this record, did you? No, I had some other questions for you. I heard you have a wealth of bodies. Ferret, where do they come from? Does a mage tell the secrets of his craft? So it is with the collector. Ferret frowned, studying you. Perhaps I will tell you, but you must promise that it is for your ears only. Let's vow. Maybe not. Maybe I want to lie to him. Let's lie to him. What I hear is for my ears only. Very well. Ferret taps the flagstones with his crutch and sneers. This village is not all that lies buried beneath Rackpicker Square. Go on. Chambers, walls, corridors. Ferret gives the faintest of smiles, and his eyes gleam like gold. Places black as pitch, filled with weeping stones and the precious dead, all asleep in the coffin, sleeping. Well, we knew that already. Is that there is a bunch of catacombs beneath this place as well. I see. Never mind, I had some other questions. Guess no questions then. Let's see if I can get Farron his sphere. The bronze sphere, here it is. Farron's eyes gleam as you hand him the bronze sphere. He touches it gingerly, almost reverently. You, he chuckles. Ah, corpse. Such a gamble you were, and paid off handsomely you have. Farron studies his reflection in the sphere and the years have been cruel to me, I see. I did you what you asked, Ferret, and I want answers. Ferret doesn't even look at you as we speak. His attention is swallowed by the spear he holds. Yes, yes, ask your questions. Ferret turns the spear in his hands. Very important, your questions. What do you know about me? Why was I told to seek you out? Ferret studies you with a critical eye. Stay your weapons for what I am about to say, corpse, for it could be your ears. But it could be your ears will take offense. Ferret smiles wickedly. My ears no longer care, but yours are still fresh for the burning, it seems. Tell me, Ferret, I'm losing patience. The truth. Ferret's tone softens as if cajoling. The truth was stretched a bit from my mind to my tongue when we first spoke. Corpse and all When we first spoke, corpse, in all terrible honesty, I know little about you. He raises a withered finger, yet hear me out. Fair, this better be worth hearing. You're a cutter who plays at being dead. I see. As I see. Ferret squints at you. Some time ago you came to me, like you are now, but not. Just strolled right into Ilvin Court, and you wanted an audience with me. An audience with you? Aye, an audience, Ferret chuckles, like whispering sand. Like I was royalty, he seems amused, but there is an edge to his voice. You knew the right things to say, you did. Oh yes, you spoke the chant like a governor. Born and true, and I listened. What did I want from you? Ferret gives a mock bow, his crutch creaking as he leans against it. Oh, Ferret, great collector king, you says. I have come before you to request a boon. A boon? I says. What could I offer a man of such obvious strength? Go on. Ferret wags his crooked finger, and you ask for a strange thing, you says. Lord Ferret, I ask for courtesy. You collectors roam throughout the hive. If they should find my body, I want it kept safe. That's all I ask. Ferret shrugs. A simple boon. I see. And is that all you know? Or... yeah, is that all you know? All I know? Nay, but... it's all I know about you, corpse. Fine, next question. What did you take off my body after I died? I? Ferret licks his lips. Why, I took nothing, corpse. His face splits into a grin. Then, I wasn't the one that found your body. Who did? Ferret's smile widens, pulling the pasty folds of flesh back from his face like a curtain. My daughter, the rose of my eye, the sweetest of my family, and the sharpest wit of them all. He licks his dry lips and sighs in mock sadness. Such a cruel tongue on her. Your daughter? Who? My darling girl, Anna, she found you, dead as a deader can be, in a place where most collectors wouldn't go for a mountain of corpses, wouldn't go for a mountain of coppers. Could be she plucked something off of you, could be not. He leans in, shaking his head. You'll have to ask her, for it's not her da's place to say. Don't lie to me, Ferret. You're a merchant, and you always take a cut from your workers. What did Anna give you from my body? Ah, yes, my tribute. Ferret folds his withered hands over his crutch, almost protectively. There's no telling what was from you or not, corpse. Most like there was nothing. Ferret, my patience is at an end. If you do not hand over what was stolen from me, I will see to it that the dustmen know where to find you. Ferret is silent for a moment. He taps his finger against the crack slowly. Well, where has the decency of a man gone? Ferret grumbles, shaking his head. A courtesy I'm doing for you, corpse. Such a courtesy. Ferret parting with anything, it will be the dead book of me if anyone heard. Wait here, move not a yard, I shall return. I see. I wonder where he is going. After a long while, Ferret returns, his crutch clacking against the flagstones. In his hands, he holds a number of items which he passed off to you. You will be silent on this, accept the blessing that I even remembered. A few hundred coppers and a scrap of paper? Great. Now who was it that found me again? My darling girl Anna. She found you, yeah. Anna, alright, I'll ask you. Where is she? Where's Anna? Ferret shrugs. She's hiding in the shadows here, I expect, listening to a stray chant. I called for her after you went below. Had to ask her if you were really in the dead book when she found you or not. She chuckles dryly, then takes a deep breath and calls out to the darkness. Anna, stop mid-ring in those shadows and come greet our guest. She's here. Interesting music. You turn to see a striking red-haired girl dressed in a leather armor. You didn't even hear her enter the chamber. Her right arm is covered with a series of interlocking plates that look as if you're taken from the skin of some creature. Yes. You're Anna. I met you in the hive outside the mortuary, correct? The girl ignores you and turns to Ferret. What is this about, then? I'm not playing the leash pull with this scared dog. So I'm not. Get one of your other galleys to do it. Anna, rose of my eye, have I not taught you to respect the dead? A faint smile warms across Ferret's face, and he makes a slight bow towards you. This resourceful corpse needs to know where you found them. What are you on about? She squints at you. He's not a deader. Ah, my mistake, Ferret nods. Then his voice drops dangerously. Yet, my darling Anna, that still makes it your mistake. For this one, the only had one foot in the dead book when you've brought him to me. He taps his crutch against the flagstone he's let up. He woke up, sought me out, most embarrassing. So, Anna glances at you, then strikes. He shouldn't be playing deader on the hive while I'm about, or he'll wake up in a Dusty's arms, he will. Enough of this. Where did you find my body? Show me when you found his body, Anna. Farr taps his crutch again for an emphasis. Take him to the haunted alley. Farr studies Anna for a moment, then grins and turns to you. If you happen to lose my darling Ada on the way to the alley corpse, you will come back and see Ferret. I'll guide you. I see. And sneers at Ferret, then throws a glance at you. Come on then. And keep your steps quick, Jig. I've little time to waste on the likes of you. Very well, let's head there now. And the rose of my eye. That's the achievement. Anna points at the door in front of you. There's where we want to be. Alright, let's head in. That's the painted door. One other. Stardoor bucking tag want to kill me. Seemed a bit strong for a thug. I think she was supposed to be a tiefling, but she has human appearance, it seems. Alright, I think that's enough for the thugs. They've learned their lesson. What she first took to be a door in the statuary is actually a painting. Are you sure this is the door, Anna? It's been smeared with barmy paints from the start dogs. It's a real door until you look at it, then it turns into a painting. How did they do that? Anna shrugs. There's a strange feeling in the plains, she suddenly frowns. You might as well ask how you got yourself out of the dead book after I was sure you were dead. So, this door, I just don't look at it, then open it? Anna glances at the door, then nods. That's the dark of it, if the chant be true. Alright then. I'll do what you say. You just hold on, and I stops you before you reach for the door. This is the only path I know to reach the place I found your corpse. But it's not the safest road, eh? You sure you're ready? I'm not here to play your mind, no matter what old Stuttercrash says. What's beyond this door is so dangerous? Chaos, man, Anna whispers. Bore me as they come, barking wild into day and night, ready to either paint your ear with colors or crack your brain box with the chamber pot. Dangerous blood there are. If they're so dangerous, then why did you get through? I crept in nice and quiet, like can't paint ya or kill ya when they can't see ya. She looks at you up and down in the front up. I can pull the twice with you around. You look right clumsy, you do. Let's get re-equipped and come back later then. I might need some things. I have plenty of gold, or copper should I say, and lots of stuff to sell. And with that money I'll probably buy some daggers. Anna's punch daggers. Usable only by Anna. Anna's common weapons are paired of jagged dagger blades mounted on iron knuckles. The blades are well oiled and razor sharp. In addition, their relatively small size allowed them to be concealed quickly when a guard patrol makes a sudden appearance. I'm not sure the guards care all that much about what's going on in the hive, to be honest. There are barely any. I'm not sure if there are any. Because the thugs are everywhere. Now where could I sell what I have? Probably at the market. Would need to rest as well. And I don't really recall where the inn is. Or I could get some tattoos as well. Which one of these merchants sold weapons? I think this one. It's fine still, yeah. He doesn't buy the gold ring though. That's interesting. I have to give the box to... Have to deliver it somewhere, don't remember where. Oh yeah, Elysium Steers, that spell that does AoE damage. Everything here is just 1 damage. Except the Warhammer. Well, let's get that spell from Morte. Copy spell. I could get some tattoos or buy more spells. I need to sell the... Oh, that's a note for Farad. This is the tattered note you received from Farad. It reads as follows. Beware shadows. Beware places where the night lives. They wait. There is no natural darkness. Only shadows. Hmm. I'm not sure what that means. Decapitalization. I read that as Gretchen. But it's Creedon. What is this place? Office of Vermin and Disease Control. I'm surprised they would have such a thing in the Hive. Let's go get tattoos, perhaps. Oh, that was quick. There you go. Not sure I can sell the rings to them. Greetings, Fel. Anna gives the warning hiss, and as you turn to face her, you notice she is staring wide-eyed at the creature. She makes a semicircle over her heart. What's wrong, Anna? Are you daft? And it turns to you, and you suddenly realize she is frightened. Are you so pig-eager to dance in the lady's shadow you'll bandy words with this one? Let's give this place a laugh before you get penned in a dead book. What's the problem? It's Fel. Anna throws a fearful glance at the creature. Presumably Fel. Let's be away. No good will come of being here, so it won't. Ask again, what's the problem? He's a Daebus who is not a Daebus, He walks on the ground. Anna's voice drops to a whisper as she starts trembling. No more questions. Let's give this place a laugh, Anna, no harm will come to you while I'm here. Now let's tell me what's wrong. Frightened glance. Fel's a Daebus who angered her. It's said he's a Daebus who isn't a Daebus, and the time's close when the lady's gaze will fall on him. So it will. Do you mean the Lady of Pain? Aye. Unheed your tongue. Anna makes another semicircle in the air in front of her, as we mention the lady's name. The Daebus work for the lady, and she protects them, except Fel. She shudders. Let's be away. I'd like to speak to Fel first. Anna grabs your arm. Please, Nene, no good will come of it. Anyone speaking to Fel should drop the lady's gaze. I don't want to die, I don't. To your surprise, Anna looks close to tears. I don't know. Perhaps we shouldn't speak to Fel. Although I spoke to him before. Right. I guess we'll be gone. It seems like a bad idea. If what she's telling is true. But I sure spoke to him before that. So I don't know. Let's see old Mabeth. See what she has to sell to me. Oh, that's the inn. I should stay there. But I should buy the spells first. Probably. If there's anything useful to buy, that is. No, that's not the place. From here I should go up. Now, what do you have? Perhaps Anna will say something about you as well. I came to purchase some cures and charms for him. Scroll of Friends. Blindness? Blindness might be good. Swarm Curse, what does that do? 3 feet per level of caster. All that scuttles, creeps, and swarms shall be invited to dine. On a victim of your choosing, brings a swarm of insects to attack all those in the area of effect. They inflict 1 to 4 plus caster level divided by 3 points of damage every 5 seconds. No one can cast a spell while within the swarm. Might be useful for mages. Or Scroll of Knock. Scroll of Blur. Much more difficult to attack the caster, causes all incoming attack to be made at a -3 penalty and grants the wizard +1 on all saving throws. I think that's all the spells you can sell me. Except Remove Curse as well. Let's sell the Golden Ring and Abyssal Pipe. Why not? Now we have a lot of more money. Okay, so Swarm Curse, Blindness, I guess, and Knock for the future. Let's learn all that. Now in my spell book, I have Axe of Torment and Elysium Seers. That's the only level 3 spell, it seems. Isn't Fireball a level 3 spell as well? I have not come across Fireball yet though. Knock is level 2. I'm not sure what should I... Let's take out 1 horror and get Knock instead. It would be cool to have some kind of an item that would give me more spell slots. Haven't come across anything of the sort yet. Can I rest here? Well, how much for a bed? 5 coppers. Yep. Rested for 1 day. I see. I think I have to go south. This way. Oh no, this way. A bit to the left. Let's walk through that painted door. It's actually pretty interesting. You have to not look at it, and then it will open. But it'll be painted if you walk close. Close your eyes and open the door. You close your eyes, reach for the door, and fumble around. To your surprise, you find the handle. With a slight tug, the door opens. A narrow passage leads into the building, and from within you can hear distant hubbling. Time to head in, I guess. Oh, it's the shadows. They came for Farad. And he's dead, it seems. What the hell is this place? Tiefling painter. You see a slender tiefling girl standing with her back to you. You notice that both her hands and the upended table in the front of her are smeared with a fresh coat of what appears to be pink paint. She seems oblivious as you approach. Greetings. At the sound of your voice, the girl turns her head to regard you. Her face, though somewhat dirty and splattered with drops of pink, is strikingly beautiful. She flashes you with a wide, mischievous smile, then returns her attention to the makeshift canvas. I had some questions. The different girl seems totally immersed in her artwork. She ignores you entirely. I see. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like anything. Maybe faces or some sort. It's called Tenement of Thugs. I see. Painted thugs are fighting in here. Oh, is she the one who made this place? God damn, he's strong. That's for sure. I should give a blood charm to Darkon. Let's quick save. Tiresias. Tiresias. What does he have to say? You see an aging man dressed in tattered rags. As you draw nearer, you discover that he is missing both of his eyes. The scar tissue of his eyelids has receded into his empty sockets, giving his features the macabre appearance of a decaying skull. Ooh. Greetings. The old man turns in your general direction, his arms outstretched as if feeling for you. Darkness, who be in voice. The friend words speak of you and call chaos. Speak the words of chaos and you'll call me friend? Is this jumbled up, scrambled speak really necessary? The old man cast his head to one side, his sightless gaze fixed on empty space. Chaos or of you are not, Pot's not. Ignore his ramblings. This is supposed to be, I think, Chaos Man's hideout. So it makes sense for it to be in such a way, all chaotic and stuff. Let's take a bracelet. Commons. A pouch. Small bag made of some unidentifiable material. Well, it seems to be useless for now. Let's drop it. Here we go. Bunch of thugs. Attack him, Narcon. Doesn't seem to be anything else here though. Let's check this upper room. Locked door. Okay, another guy. But he has something. What is this? Bloodfly charm. Heals 3 hit points. Abishai. Bloodflies are pests believed to have originated from one of the lower planes. In many ways, they resemble mosquitoes with an insatiable appetite. A cloud of blood flies can suck all the blood from a human body within minutes. Their stingers are capable of penetrating even the skin of fiends. Despite their vicious appetite and temperament, bloodflies are used by healers to draw for diseased blood from an individual or even drain blood from a dead body. On occasion, bloodflies are used to siphon off rare types of blood and are then paralyzed with powders of pearls and kept in storage for future use. This particular bloodfly charm seems to hold the blood of a lesser fiend, an Abishai, in its food sac. When this paralyzed fly is consumed, the user heals a small amount of damage immediately and also gains the ability to regenerate for a certain period of time. If the character is already able to regenerate, then the regeneration rate is increased. I see. Might be useful. Could give that to Darkon to heal. This soul is locked. No, upper floor. Probably need to go there. Oh, a trap. But it seems to be one time. Oh, a dagger. That's a bone dagger. And I can't use it. So for her, it seems punch daggers only. But I think I'll find it useful. Start dog barking thugs. Let our guy here tank a bit. I need to get some kind of a mirror image or some such. Oh my god, Darkon is getting beat up. Yeah, I don't think I have stuff ready. What do I have? Let's make him use the blood charm. 3 heal points. Oh, the bandages heal quite a bit. I think someone has all of them. Didn't. Oh, yeah, for 32 bandages. Stackable items. Yeah, sure. Morta can use the bandages. And as well. I like the animations on the portraits. Gives a lot of charm to it. Jesus, the third floor. Veteran. He looks like he has plate armor. Let's cast some spells. Let's cast horror. Oh, I think they all saved against that. Unfortunately. Let's cast it again. Same guy. And again. Oh my god. Darkon is dead. Oh, I think I killed the veteran. There you go. We can finish that guy off, I think. Let's not die ourselves, though. Oh, that was rough. But we did it. Let's rest that. Use it on Darkon. There you go. Could I talk to them? Oh, she can use thieving skills. She can enter stealth mode, detect traps. Morta can cast Litany of Curses. His repertoire of insults toward an opponent who is no longer in his guard and attacking. The target suffers penalties to hit and damage when enraged. The spell cannot target undead creatures. Magic resistance do not affect the spell. The target does a saving throw against spells to resist the effect. However, while the target is taunted, the target suffers -2 to hit and -2 to AC, -2 to damage. Can only be used by Morty. I see. He has some kind of a spasms. Let's get the copper commons. Oh, that's Darkons. Dropped all his inventory. Only I can use the embalming fluid. The nameless one. I think that's fine for now. Oh my god, that was loud. So sorry for that. That's what happens when you use a lot of spells and stuff. Or rather, a lot of items. Oh, what is going on? Starved Dog Mage. I need to cast No, I don't have it. What's kind? He caused blindness on me? Well, take the magic missiles. I think that's fine though. If we keep attacking him, he should fail all his spells. Oh, what's going on? I think that was a trap. I think that what worked out just fine. Tenement key, I see. Must be from other floors. Cloth charms and coppers, yeah, that's good. Another guy in here, but it doesn't seem like there's anything else here. Let's attack him and see what happens. She almost died. Bronze ring. Okay, we should get somewhere here. This will open something. I guess this is the place where we have to go. I need to heal up first. Don't want anyone to die. Let her use the heart charm. Darkon, you use the clot charm twice. I use the bandages a bunch of times. Yeah, that opened it. Let's try to bait them if we can. I'm out of magic missiles. Should I cast Elysium Steers? I'm not sure. Let's make sure they attack Morty. Oh, yeah, I probably should use that spell. You come here. You come closer as well. Use Elysium Steers on that guy. What's going on? it, it didn't do anything. Oh my god, there's so many people. What the hell? And veterans too. I need to have horror for this. That seems quite insane, to be honest. Let's get out of here. Not going to handle that. Let's perhaps rest outside if we can. It's too dangerous to rest. I see. Maybe at the bar? Oh my god. And I got attacked. Can we rest at the bar? I would like to change some spells though. I should make use of Darkon spells as well. Should not forget that next time. Let's get rid of Identify. Don't need that anymore. Blindness maybe one. Horror. Let's take horror. 2 horrors. Rest party? Yeah, I can rest here. It's nice. Oh, it's night at the hive. Kinda dangerous. Okay, I'm hoping this works. Oh, there's another path in there. Sibyl. You see a figure hidden amid the shadows of the corner of the room. As you draw near, a young woman steps out to reveal herself. She is dressed in a loose-fitting tunic, which, together with her short crop hair and slender frame, gives her a rather boyish appearance. I wouldn't go there if I were you. She nods in the direction of the door to the south wall. Why, what's beyond the door? She winces at the sound of your voice, putting a finger to her lips to indicate silence. She pauses for a moment, then answers in a hushed voice. A whole mess of them, howling lunatics. That's what. Looks like they're having some sort of a gathering. Won't be able to get through the alley until they clear out. Howling lunatics? Is there an echo in here? Yes, howling lunatics. They belong to the starved dog barking gang. Band of barmy house-attack thugs that plague this part of the hive. Thanks for the warning. Who are you? My name is Sybil. What are you doing here? I'm hiding. I came here looking for food. You notice as she speaks, her right hand moves instinctively to the pouch at her waist. Only the barking idiots in the next room showed up, decided to throw a party on the front doorstep. Now I'm trapped here and can't get out. You're looking for food, what's in the pouch? She seems about to respond, then stops herself short. Her words stares you for a moment, then shrugs her shoulders. Right. So my fifth, a girl got to earn her living somehow. What is it to you anyway? You're obviously not Harmonium, and you're definitely not with these savages in here. Never mind, farewell. They're still there. I thought maybe they would clear out because I angered him. I mean them. South and so on. Let's try to cast horror. Oh, it worked. It worked beautifully. She's getting beat up. Now, Nameless one gets beat up too. What's going on? Why is he taking so much damage? Oh, she's dead. Got hit by a veteran. I think these veterans have a... I want to check what's even in here. Gold ring. Yeah, it's a useless room it seems, but I could walk to the alley. I can't open this damn door. Let's kill this veteran. Make Mortecast Litany of Curses. Thinks he saved against that, I think. There you go. Okay, now attack. So no more will pass. And I'll make the Nameless one cast Horror. It works. Oh my god, they killed the thief. They still attack though. Even in horror. Take that, veteran. Oh my god, they killed Darkon. Yeah, this is difficult, and I think that's the only way I can proceed anywhere. Maybe I should cast Blindness on this veteran. It might have worked, but I'm not sure. Let's cast Horror again. And prepare to attack everyone left over. Well, they changed their minds and go attacking again. Let's cast Magic Missile. Get back. Cast it again. Make Mortar tank. Darkon as well. But keep back for now. There you go. It kind of works. But just barely. Darkon is getting beat up real bad. A nameless one too. I think I can get him with the Magic Missile. Yep. Now another one left. There we go. That was just not even all of them. Rusty daggers. Let's go back and rest again. Oh my god, not these guys. Not more thugs. Can't handle it. Battle music continues in here. Rested for one day. Let's level up Darkon. I think he levels slower than anyone else. It seems so. Morte is chaotic good. She's chaotic neutral. Lawful neutral. I'm just neutral at the moment. Nope, miss me. Did that. With those daggers of yours. Can I talk to the painter? No. Oh, I had that cloud kill thing. Should have used that, but I forgot. Let's save and try that. Abyssal pipe. Oh, it's effective, for sure. It's interesting how it's depicted. It's like a JRPG of some kind when he casts the stuff. Make Morty attack him or anyone else. Just get back. And you keep casting Magic Missile. There you go. Then mid storeroom, small red key. What was it that key of? But we should check the storeroom. There's a oh. Container is locked? But I opened it. Maybe Anna can do something about that. Lockpick succeeded. It's just money. I see. I see. Now we can check out this place. Elia Flinger size. Interesting place. This massive iron gate is rusted shut. There is no way it'll open. Debuses are here. Let's talk. See, a Debus is dressed in long flowing robes and is floating slightly above the ground. Greetings. It turns to face you. Series of symbols above his head. Had some questions for you. What can you tell me about, no, what are you doing? Tend to my duties. Okay, had other questions? Can you tell me about Fel? Lone symbol appears over the Debus's head. It's a white oval split by a black lightning bolt. The Debus floats the symbol for a few seconds, then turns away, ignoring you. Yeah, I think that's just his symbol, Fel's symbol. What is this place? Small dwelling with someone dead inside. See a dead body of Debus. The stench of decay is overpowering, and from the looks of its rigid, unnatural posture, extreme rigor mortis has long said and uses your story's bone steel on the corpse. As you reach out with your power, there is a faint stirring in the air, and the Debus's body blurs for a moment. You feel a strange, retching pain in your skull, as if someone is hammering on it sharply, desperately. Try and focus. Your vision goes black for a moment, and the hammering pain fades until it sounds like it's coming from outside your skull. The darkness clears, and you hear the hammering coming from outside of the building. The entire building seems hazy somehow, confused, and as you're seeing it through a mist. Keep focusing on the vision. The hammering dies, and you suddenly see a spectral vision of the Debus entering the building. As it does, the windows and the doors become like water, suddenly sealing over the entrance the Debus came through. The Debus turns, pauses, then begins a slow circuit of the room, examining the walls and hammering on each one once, as if testing it. Keep focusing on the vision. The Debus completes the circuit of the room, then pauses by the door it once entered. It begins hammering, chipping away the stone, but with every blow, the wall repairs itself. The vision fades to black, and the hammering continues. First at a steady pace, then slower, slower. Keep focusing. Your vision clears and the hammering ends, and you are once again standing behind the corpse of the Debus. It looks as if it faded away here, trapped in the building. Well, I hope I don't get trapped in the building as well. No, it doesn't seem like it. Maybe I can talk to the Debus. Greetings. I just thought you should know that I discovered the body of a Debus in this alley. Dead? Where? It lies in the abandoned building not far from here. It looks like as though we got trapped inside somehow. The devil stares at you briefly, then bows slightly and floats off in the direction of the abandoned building. Door is locked. Oh no, I locked him himself. I locked him in. Let's try that again. Oh wait, it doesn't do anything. I think I broke it. Maybe we should try to talk to him again. No, it doesn't work. There was a quick save in that I didn't talk to him yet. I think that's the one. Greetings. Dead body in the building. It got trapped inside somehow. Farewell. Now let's see what happens. He walks in, closes the door, and the door is locked. Maybe Anna could open the door for me? The mechanism that operated has a conventional lock. What? Maybe warded against simple spells. Well, that's club -1 Daibus. What's this? This dilapidated structure seems on the verge of collapse. Several boards have recently been nailed into place to reinforce the Sagan building. There's more stuff around here. This is quite a big location. I could walk there if I wanted, but how do I get there? No, I should be able to walk here, but I can't. I guess I have to walk there from the other building somehow. Let's see, probably from here. Nope. It seems like I can't walk there. At least not right now. But I can walk here, it seems. No. Alright, it seems like south face is the only way I should go here. Anna shows me something. This is the place I found you, lying right where you stand. You stare in awe at the bizarre spectacle before you. What has appeared to be an ordinary, unremarkable brick wall now throbs and pulsates with movement. The wall expands with curious elasticity, heaving outward as if some unseen force were trying to push its way through the barrier from the other side. Slowly, the undulating. Let's look that up. What's the word? What does that mean? Undulating. Having a smoothie rising and falling form of our outline. I see. Mass begins to settle, its curves becoming more and more pronounced, and You find yourself at eye level with the stony caricature of a human face. What's that? I don't know. Anna stares at the face in disbelief, her hands nervously fingering her daggers. But I'm for leaving before we find out, eh? Not yet. There's something. Suddenly, a strong breeze begins to blow around you, and the air is filled with an eerie sighing. The rushing wind grows stronger, and you can make out the other sounds as well, the creaking of boards, the rushing of leaves, and the grinding of stone upon stone. After a few moments, the clamor ceases to be a cacophony of individual noises and begins to blend into one articulate sound. You can make out a voice that speaks softly, yet seems to come from all around you at once. You, it cannot be you. I think the buildings here must be alive or something of the sort. Do you know me? The wind around you has stopped, but the voice is still somehow present. You are restored again. I saw you destroyed. Destroyed where? I saw you destroyed here in front of me. I see all within me. Do you know what happened to me? Sphinx that cast no shadow, were shadow, they rose around you, tore you down. Do you not remember? You concentrate on the strange voice composed of sounds around you. Somewhere in the deepest recesses of your mind, there is a brief glimmer of recollection. You feel as though there is something vaguely familiar about the sound. Close your eyes and try to remember. That's pretty. That's pretty good for a CGI of the year 2000, or what was it? That was really good. Yes, you remember. The voice in the alley rings in your ears, scattering in the images from your mind and returning you back to the present. Destroyed as soon as I shall be. I cannot delay division much longer. Pressure builds, stones will crumble, and the floating ones will repay me to destruction. Okay, so it seems that the Debuses are trying to repair all this stuff, and I'll actually destroying it. Because it's a manifestation of chaos, perhaps, or I don't know. You're dying. Pressure is too much. Too many places folded inside. Not enough space. Must divide. Divide. It must be in the way. What are you talking about? I think it's pregnant. Oh, freaky. So, where are we technically standing right now? I don't want to know the answer to that, Morty. The voice continues. Help me to divide, branch out, expand. New apertures will open. You may use them to travel the longer void. What do you need to divide? The floating one is no longer upon me. It no longer repairs. It no longer interferes. The Daibus is back in the alley? Yes. I told him about the dead Daibus I found and he left to seek it out. 15,000 XP. Yes, the floating one is no longer repairs. It is now within the other. I have closed myself around it. It remains inside me forever. I see. Now that it is trapped, can you divide without interference, right? Still cannot divide. Too weak. Cannot undo floating one's repairs. It changes must be reversed before I can divide. You must undo the floating one's repairs for me. You want me to undo the Daibus's changes? How? Seek out the parts of me the floating one has changed. Reverse the changes, undo the repairs, must be exact, precise, only then can I divide. Very well, I will find and reverse the repairs for you. I'll probably need some tools. A hammer and pry should do the trick. Not sure if I have the hammer. I have the enchanted hammer and the pry bar. Yep, that's nice. This is so interesting. What's in the crates? Here's something. Okay. This dilapidated structure seems to be on the verge of collapse. Yeah. Examine the structure more closely. It appears as if the Daybus was on the process of repairing this building. Several newer and sturdier boards have been nailed into place, several the old ones. With the right tool, it may be possible to reverse the repairs. Use the pry bar to loosen the boards. One by one, you pry loose the fresh boards from the face of the building. As the last board comes free, the building emits a loud groan, and its weight shifts unsteadily upon its now unsupported frame. I see. This rickety dwelling looks as though it has stood for centuries. Wooden walls are weathered and worn with age. A number of planks on the side of the structure appear to have been recently pried loose. Examine the structure. It appears as though the Daybos was attempting to tear down this ancient structure. Several boards are loose upon this building's frame, their nails nearly pried all the way out. I need a hammer, it seems. But the enchanted one will not do. I don't know. Where could I get the hammer? Seems like I'll have to go to the market. That will be quite a trek. People are still howling, even though there's no one here. Sibyl. Oh, I got some experience. Should have read what she has to say. Let's reload, I guess, and see what she has to say. I must say, Cutter, I'm impressed. I thought for sure those animals would chew you up good. Well, I guess I should thank you. She pauses for a moment, then reaches into her pouch and pulls forth a small green gem. Here, this is one of the dogs. See you around, Cutter. Adder's tear invokes Adder's kiss. Probably poisons people. The place of the dog is dissolves instantly and gives the users the ability to spit forth spiraling bolts of acidic green energy at an opponent. I see. What can this other guy tell me? The tear says. No, nothing new it seems. Okay. Have to go east from here and we'll find the market. Why did he stop? Come on, let's go. At least I don't have to gather my party to venture forth. Probably he has the hammer. Iron spikes, poor quality mace, sledgehammer, maul, green dagger, warhammer. Well, oh, there's a hammer. I want to buy that. There you go. There should be haste in this game as well. I mean, the spell. Maybe it doesn't exist. in the planes. But would be awesome to have it because it's one of the most powerful ones. They keep howling. This place is cursed. Now I should be able to pry the nails out of there. Use the hammer to nail the boards back into place. It appears as though the Daybus was intending to tear down this ancient structure. Several boards are loose upon this building's frame. You hammer the boards neatly back into place. Taking a step back to examine your handiwork, you notice that, strangely enough, the building no longer appears quite as old as it did at first glance. Ooh, that's creepy. Creepy stuff. Is that it? I don't think that's enough. But it might be. As you approach the stone face, the various ambient sounds of the alley again assault your ears, as though and through them the voice speaks. You have returned. I have reversed the repairs you have asked, as you have asked. Yes, all is in order. I am grateful. Again the wind begins to blow around you, this time with fierce intensity. The omnipresent sounds of the alley begin to increase in volume until the soft murmur of the voice is nearly drowned out by the ensuing racket. Now you must go. The vision begins. The way is now open to you. Farewell then. The stone face before you begins to transform once again, its mass shifting and rolling as you look on. The entire wall seems to melt before your eyes, exposing a narrow passageway beyond. The ground underfoot suddenly begins to rock violently, and the soft sighing of the wind intensifies to a more urgent, almost human-like moaning. You can hear the sounds of crashing stones and snapping boards all around you as you dash into the passageway. That was actually pretty cool. You there, sir, look like you might be interested in some fine clothes. Is this the one? It's a skull, ain't it? That's what he wants. Grab it. Hey, let go. Help me, help. Oh no, Morty got kidnapped. Well, where's the other guy? Where am I even? It's the lower ward. I guess. Kind of a new location, it seems. Let's level up. Spell memorizations. I wonder if increasing intelligence beyond that is useful at all. But let's keep doing that. Oh, I could upgrade her. Open doors. I think it means lockpicking. Let's get all into lockpicking. That should do it. What is this Wharton guy? Let's ask him. You see a Harmonium officer. He gives you a bored look as you approach. Greetings. He gives you a bored look. Greetings, citizen. Measure 3 Wharton at your service. I have some questions. He says, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm on duty and have no time for questions, he pauses. If you would like information, to go talk to Eb Creekness. Who's Eb Creekness? He's an old friend of mine. I think he considers himself to be a tout now. So he can give you the chant concerning just about anything. Where do I find him? Thinking so a moment, last I heard he pretty much set himself up in the smoldering corpse bar. You can find it somewhere down in the hive. Oh, I think I spoke to Eb Creekness before. I see. Well, we will have to find Morty. And it'll probably take a lot of time, so I'll continue this on Tuesday. And that will be pretty much for the stream. I guess I'll wrap up it here. Besides, I'm running out of tea, and I need some more. Hope you enjoyed the stream if you're watching, and if you're watching the VOD, hope you enjoyed this as well. Good evening to you, or good day, or good morning. See you later.